No, the reason why somebody set up the place to catch on fire is because of the fact that their business partners in the U.S. from this region are getting caught up in a lot of pedophilia charge back in the United States. That's about. So they set up the place to like get everybody killed around the entire world itself. That's about. I kid you not. So I already know what the League of Villains want: accelerationism. That's about. They don't keep on raging, and they don't keep on using the religious cult that they have to try to set the great fire, right? So when the fire happens, you don't want to be some of the sacrificial lambs that they have, right? You want to be on the other side, where your chance of survival increases and you adapt. So by the time the fire happens, when it happens, you want to make sure when the fire is done that you're the one that came out on top. Because you see what these people are doing right here, right? That's the way Palestine had it initially. Palestine had it just like that initially and stuff like that, right? And that was until individuals that like forced them to go off and do their shit against the other side. Yeah, got to engage into the other side and then set the place ablaze and stuff like that. As you can see, those that were not prepared for the war itself are all victims right now. So you do not want to end up on that side at all. You want to be on the other side, where you're able to fight for your own destiny. When the fight breaks out, because of the fact that the devils themselves set the place on fire, and everybody else that got lost in the sauce, they know what was going on with the weapon buildup. These people over there could not protect themselves against the missile systems. They couldn't protect themselves against the missile system, the assaults, nothing like that. And the people that could, apparently they're well protected. Yeah, that's what I'm referring to as like survival. That is the anthropology of the current state of the world. See that? Mature person, cat is chilling. They probably would not want me to touch him, so I'll go away. That's a fact. Childish people, they go off and try to beat that cat up just to be able to touch him on camera. So like I was saying, by the end of the day, you don't want to be like some of these religious losers out here that just think that they participate into like a grand scheme for like I don't know, some singers or something like that. Yeah, that calling it with like the religious group for like the military and stuff like that. You don't want to end up like these losers at all. Because I said when the fire happened and they were like in Palestine singing the concert, going up to like say fuck the IDF and some stuff in there. Apparently they were not there to stop Hamas from going off to attack Israel, or even provide the people of like Palestine with any defensive security measures or nothing. They're currently not even out there making sure that the kids are rescued, nothing like that, or making sure that peace is met across Israel and Palestine. Nothing. All they do is just add more fire to the fuel by just being more vocal with the user base that they have, and they think they make a difference. They don't make no difference whatsoever. Because they don't have no experience or nothing. All they do is just talk from a talking point that's way to moralities that could be manipulated, but they don't have no experience into nothing and stuff like that. That's why I don't follow these people. While I listen to Trump or other things here and there, Trump himself does not know what's going down on the ground, but he knows specifically what is it that his advisors are telling him, and the stuff that they provide to him in terms of like videos or information. So the people that are on the ground are the people that you're supposed to follow, because their experience into like the life that they currently live in. Yeah, the life that they currently live in, they're down on the ground far more better than any stars in America are on the ground. That's a fact. So I'll listen to the experience of like an IDF fighter on the ground, and to like what he's experiencing currently and stuff like, to try to tell me like, what's going down on the ground, if that neighborhood that he has is secured or is it still hot and stuff like. The reason why I say that is that when I deployed to Iraq, yeah, Iraq was still a hot zone for me. I was getting engaged every single day. And by the time I returned back to the United States, the first thing that I got asked is like, the old lady didn't even know that the war was still hot. She assumed that it was peace time in Iraq, and Iraq was just like that. No, Iraq was not just like that, Messiah. In Iraq, you be around the ground right here, and an incoming mortar shell will come on your ground over here, because of the fact that you have hot guerrilla fighters from Iran sneaking into Iraq. Yeah, to continue to fight the armed forces of the United States government on the ground. So I said, never follow the shit from Hollywood at all, and stuff like. Never follow the shit over the internet, Hollywood. Just follow the shit that's directly coming off the mouth of military people that's on the ground. And I said, when you let these people pollute your mind or like go off and like tag team against you, they operate for the propaganda of another group, and they don't even know it and stuff like that. They're useful idiots.